Hi, I'm Claire Vaughan.
And I'm Max, Claire's partner, and we're the co-founders of White Peak Distillery. The idea really started as a dream over a decade ago, 2011 I think it was, and was really born out of my lifelong interest in whisky, inherited from my dad. I think more recently that passion sped across to Claire, so we both consider ourselves to be whisky fans. The dream always envisaged we would be in Derbyshire, which is where we're from, a place that we love and feel very proud to have set up this business in. That aside, we had no know-how or background in drinks and spirits, which I think to some extent was an advantage because it meant we had to learn a lot. And coming from a real low base of knowledge about making whisky, we were forced to get involved in every single decision. There was no point in trying to copy what the Scots are doing north of the border because they've been doing it for over 400 years and they're very, very good at it. We knew that would be an opportunity lost if we didn't try and put our own stamp on whisky making.
I think one of the earlier points at which I sort of felt that this was definitely going to happen was when Max decided to go and visit Chip Tate in Texas. That was very deliberate to look outside of the UK for some inspiration, and Chip was really generous with his time, and he gave us some really good advice.
So that was January of 2016 when I came home from Texas, and it was just a moment where I felt, and I think Claire got similarly comfortable, that this was something we were going to do. We didn't want a perspective that it was all around the cask that the spirit goes into. So we looked really closely at the whole of mashing, of fermentation, of yeast, the shape of the stills, how we run our stills, and even some design features around some of the equipment we've got out there as well. That really echoed sort of every step of the process that we've been through, that it was very much going to be our distillery, and we'd look at every single stage of the whisky making process, but also because we wanted to understand where are the areas where we can concentrate on introducing some interesting flavours.
It was over 5 years ago that I first visited this site, and it was derelict and we didn't have a design. And today, super proud about the stocks of whisky that we've got, but even more excited about what's to come.